Hey everyone, I'd like to show you the highlights of this great vacuum sealer for food. This is a great unit. It's great quality. It's small. Here's a pair of scissors to give you a good reference point. Doesn't take up a lot of room in your cupboard. This feature here, temperature, is something I've not had on my units before. If you have a heavier bag or roll of plastic that you're using, then you're going to want to increase that to get the temperature higher to make sure the seal's good. The bags I use the default, and you just keep pressing the temp button until you get to what you need. As 3 is perfectly fine. You have your seal button, so that's when you're going to seal. I'll show you first seal an end of a bag. If you're using a roll where you have to cut and seal that back end first before you vacuum seal, then that's what you're going to use that for alone. There's a vacuum button also that stands alone that you'll use for like baked goods, maybe things that you don't want to crumble or bake apart. It's a gentler vacuum. And then what you would do is you put your food in there, and you vacuum out the air, and then it's a loose vacuum, like I said. And then once you see that you've got it to where you want it, you quickly push the seal button. And so that way it's not a hard vacuum and won't distort or crumble up your food or biscuits or whatever you've got in there that are a little more, a little bit more delicate is what I'm trying to say. So this is the vacuum seal that you're going to probably use most of the time. At least I will. I have some beef jerky here that I am sealing for snacks for the family. And so first I did use a roll, so I had to cut one end, and you're going to want to make sure that the ends are cut pretty straight. I'm not a great cutter, so I'm going to, this end that I cut kind of crooked, I'm going to just seal that first. So we're going to go ahead and put that in and just press down, make sure it snaps on both ends, and then we're going to seal. So we're just going to go ahead and press the seal button. The blue light will come on. When it's done sealing, it will turn off, and then you'll just simply release the 2 buttons on the edge. So we'll get there. It just went off. So we'll just undo that, and you can see, and you got to make sure it's hot, so you got to be careful. So that's sealed nice and tight, and I'm going to go ahead and put some beef jerky that I made, and we're going to push. The key here is to make sure you get the edge of the bag into this reservoir space here. This is the vacuum space. You want to make sure that edge sits in there. And to do it evenly, I like to put it between this hole and this hole. This one, I'll show you what that's for in just a second. So let me go ahead and demonstrate. I'm going to make sure that's set in there properly. And I'm going to set this down. Make sure I get that set in there right. Clamp both sides down and hit vacuum seal. And I don't know if you could hear that kind of pitch change. That's how you know that you have the bag in there set properly, so it's going to vacuum properly, and then go ahead and seal. So it stops vacuuming, and then the seal button would come on, and then once it goes off, you are good to go, and you have your nice sealed food. So that is all there is to it. If you have a jar or container that has that specific lid that you need to vacuum air out of a container, this came with it. It doesn't come with the specific lid, so you'll need, those are like accessories. So you just set that on here, and then you put this on the lid, and you use the vacuum seal just the same way. So that is about it. Again, it's an outstanding unit. I really like it. And I hope that the review was helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching. Take good care.